Greetings, League of Maniacs, Minds, Mark Rhymes, and welcome back to another Warframe weapon showcase. Today we're taking another look at the primary gaze kit gun. So, with everything going on with the gaze, and how I have it set up, it is actually ridiculous, and it is beyond overkill. So here's how I have it set up. Yeah, that crit chance is a little high, don't you think? Anyway, this is my ribbon. Now, you don't need a ribbon. You just don't. This is one of the oldest ribbons I have. I've had this ribbon basically ever since kit guns were a thing. So yeah, there's that. And I have Primary Merciless on here because I like using this with Zephyr and Nidus. But you don't need to use it with Zephyr or Nidus. And I also have Pack Seeker. Pack Seeker will trigger in Nidus's 2 and Zephyr's 4. So that's kind of neat. Anyway, we're going to be going into Steel Path, obviously. And I think I should just play Zephyr for this, right? But at the same time, if it's tough Acolyte, that's going to be annoying to take down with Zephyr. No, I think I'll play Nidus. And plus Teaming Virulence, you're going to see some red crits. So, let's get going. Now remember, red crits are not necessary. So, alrighty. It's time to start stacking. Come here. Oh. Yeah, you see, red crits. But that really is not necessary. Even if this thing did not, even if I didn't have this ribbon that made this thing crit like crazy like it does, it would still be absolutely just destroying because of its crit multiplier and its status chance. So yeah. So yeah, as you saw there, even without them red crits, it is still doing tremendous damage. And with red crits, it's a little stronger, but not really worth pursuing red crits, to be honest. I've always said this, like, red crits are pretty, but they don't really do, like, a whole big difference of damage. Even back in the day, it wasn't like, you know, do or die if you don't have, you know, red crits. I mean, also back in the day, every single melee weapon red critted, so. Alright, let's put that out. And let's wrap more enemies up. I think I will briefly show what this thing is going to be doing with Zephyr, because honestly, this thing's a lot of fun with Zephyr. I mean, it's fun regardless. This thing is AoE. Yeah. When the Acolyte comes, he's going to be getting absolutely destroyed. Primary Merciless also makes this thing have a stupidly fast reload speed. Now I can hear some people saying, hey, why aren't you building for viral and hunter munitions? One, my Panzer is spreading viral everywhere, so that is redundant. And two, hunter munitions is not necessary unless you're doing, say, Steel Path Disruption with this thing. Then I would say, maybe. But I mean, this thing is pushing out so much damage that it really doesn't matter. And I don't like building for hunter munitions. Yeah, it's going through these enemies like a hot knife through butter. It's just... And them sparks from Pack Seeker is also doing a crap ton of damage. Like, I've seen those sparks hit for 1,000,000. Which doesn't matter because you're not going to really find enemies that have 1,000,000 health. Usually. I know it's possible, but you're not really going to see that too often. And yeah, this is without the crit buff. And it is still just deleting enemies. So red crits, while they do add damage and they look pretty, it's not like, you know, they're adding like 1,000% more damage or something.
30-second warning.
Oh, I should really move and get the life support. I thought life support would spawn in that room, but apparently that is, you know, not possible.
This will help our cause. Extraction is available if you need it.
And now she's going to talk a lot.
Support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Yep. Quit talking.
Life support has been replenished.
Anyway. Acolyte? Where is this doofus?
Life support on the way.
There he is. There, I got the crit buff. Alrighty. Yep. So, you see how fast he died? Yeah. That's, you know, that's pretty strong, I would say. Anyway. Also, I want to make a correction of some of my videos. So, I've been saying that the acolytes cannot be affected by viral. That's not 100% true. Because when I was playing this with some of my Discord friends, we actually were able to proc viral on acolytes. So, it's either that only in, you know, squads you can affect them with viral, which I find hard to believe, or two, it is really, really inconsistent if they're going to get procced with viral. I mean, I've tried with weapons that had viral on them, like my Phage video. They weren't being affected by viral, so I don't know what's going on. It seems like a crapshoot if they're being able to be affected. But either way, they can only be affected by 4 procs of it, so you're not getting pretty much 3 times damage on them. But it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we are now going to show this off with Zephyr because it's stupidly fun with Zephyr. So let's go on. Alrighty. First things first is to, oh my god, is to get to where the life support is. I know I'm basically just wasting time here, but why is it always this room? I want to be where the life support is. I mean, even though I'm not going to be really staying for too long. But either way, yeah, even without the crit buff, that to me is very, very, very powerful. Like, seriously. Keep in mind, Zephyr is going to be giving, what is it? Not that. What is it? 150% critical. So, it's not going to be as much as Nidus. But it's still red critting because 191% crit chance is dumb. But either way, yeah. That's why I like this thing with Zephyr. Enemies get pulled into the tornadoes. You shoot the tornadoes with this death beam, and it just gets... all the enemies get, you know, very, very obliterated. Or if anyone gets this reference, they become very sad. So, absolute just obliteration. Oh, Iton Star.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Put them out again. So I'll grab this, and I guess we're gonna fight another Acolyte because I actually kind of need more Iton Stars. So, oh no, you are not doing that to me. That does too much damage. Yeah. But again, do you need to go this goddamn overboard with the primary gaze kit gun? Hell no. So, if you're going to be building a gaze, build it however you want. You could. This is pretty much just a meme weapon. I was like, okay, how ridiculous can I make this? Sort of thing. You don't need to go max crit. You can do status-based one, which would be pretty damn powerful, considering how powerful the new mods and arcanes are, plus the crit chance galvanized mod. Hybrid will work. This is effectively a hybrid, but it's really, really crit focused.
I've delivered another life support
So yeah.
capsule.
Very, very powerful. Like, this is... like, I knew this thing was going to be strong, but I wasn't really prepared for this. So I was like, okay, let me try my primary gaze. Oh my god, I hate it when it does that. And now I'm out of energy. God damn it. I really should invest in some efficiency. But I can't. I can't really. It's like I don't really have room for it. Okay, here comes the Acolyte. Alright. It's angst again. Oh wait, last time was violence. Don't do that to me. That is very, quite rude. And yeah, as you see, the health bar just sort of stop. Yeah, their health bar just gets drainoed, like. So yeah. Primary gaze is
30 seconds left.
pretty ridiculous. Anyway, that's the primary gaze kit gun with a stupendously just ridiculous ribbon. Again, you don't need this ribbon, even without the ribbon. 117% crit chance with critical delay, and it's like a 97% chance with point strike. So you do not need to go this hard on a primary gaze. And if you're wondering what it was constructed with, here it is. Brash, gaze, and splat. So, yeah, base is 39% crit chance and 2.3 crit multi. And this thing also has an 8 radiation, and that's probably also why this thing hits so hard, because there's plenty of enemies in this game that are very weak to radiation. And also, it's hitting with radiation, heat, and corrosive, which will go into galvanized altitude. So, that's even more damage. Either way, really powerful and very fun weapon to use. From my experience, it's not like the greatest thing ever to use against Demolists, but you know, that's just sort of a nitpick. Demolists are chunky. So, with all that being said, it is a very, very powerful weapon. Now, obviously, this weapon could be better. If it had critical damage as well, this thing would be doing even more damage. But I like the way this thing is set up. The fire rate's very nice, and of course, the critical chance is stupid. Um. Anyway, with all that being said, would recommend getting a gaze kick gun. It is very strong. It doesn't arc like this secondary gaze kick gun, but it doesn't really matter because this thing actually has a sizable AoE. It doesn't show it here, nor does the beam range. DE, please put in the beam range of beam weapons, especially kit gun ones. For Christ's sake, and also let us swap out parts easily so we don't have to build like fucking 50 kit guns just to get the one that we like the most. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Trilby, we trust.